herself, Jannelys Santos.
How we doing, everybody? Make some noise! July 4th weekend. Thank you all for not freaking out when we went really, poor, and we just were not doing good in that moment. You saw us at our lowest, and now we're at our highest. So thank you so much. As a small business, we support you not talking shit. That's amazing. Thank you so much. My name is Jannelys Santos. I am Cuban, obviously, with the jiggle. I am single, and I turned 30 not too long ago. Yeah, nobody clapped because it sucks, you know? Everything hurts from the top of my head to the core of my pussy to the bottom of my feet. Everything is in pain all the time. Constant need for ibuprofen. But, you know, my family, it's a little strange because by the time that they were 25, they had all this shit figured out, right? My parents are boomers, so they watch a lot of Ancient Aliens. But by the time they were 25, they had their shit together. My dad came on the Mariel. Did anybody come on the Mariel or know anybody who came on the Mariel? Wow, okay, privilege. The Mariel boat lift was when all the gay people and criminals and all that stuff were, exiled out of Cuba, and they came over to Miami, and then we had the 80s with all the cocaine. So you're welcome, Miami. Literally founded Miami with our cocaine. My dad had to pretend he was gay, and he's been pretending since then, so it's been rough. It's been really rough. My mother went to private school all her life, and if you know anything about Miami private schools, she never had a chance. Poor thing. But by the time they were 25, you know what? They were grown. They had their 1.5, house, their 2.5 kids, their 3.5 car. They were living the American dream, you know? And me, I'm very, very happy to say that this year I made my first very big girl purchase. I saved up and purchased my very own Nintendo Switch, bitch! Yes! Luigi Mansion! Mario Kart 8, 9 is coming soon. Ooh, can't wait for it. My grandma's like, ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Y tu novio qué? Get a boyfriend, por favor. You're so desperate. I'm like, Mommy, this is my boyfriend, Mommy, por favor. This is all I want to spend on a man, Mommy, coño. You know? She doesn't understand how hard shit is for single women in Miami. Any single ladies here? Yeah, you hear the desperation in their voices? Single women in Miami, woo! Woo! Somebody, please, woo! It sucks, okay? The only options are like fucking dudes from Kendall that are named either Javier, Sebastian, Kevin. They bought a DSLR like 5 years ago and they're really into photography. Their Instagram is full of buildings of downtown. There's one girl in the thong in one of the pictures. It's the most liked picture they have. They're super into all that shit. They drive a Honda Civic from 1994. It's parked in their mother's driveway. Shit is rough, all right? Yeah, I know, right? My pussy's dead from not being used. So sometimes it'll be like really late at night, it'll be like 3 a.m. And the light from my Switch reflects off my chest and onto my double chin. And my fingers are engaged, so you know what I'm talking about, ladies. These ladies right here, you know what I'm fucking talking about. And there's a crime documentary in the background, so I'm wet. I'm sopping. The killer was in the house for 4 hours before slashing her throat right as she played the piano. Bing! Squirt like a Nerf gun, bitch. Bra! And sometimes I think to myself, holy shit, Bowser's kind of thick though, right? Oh my God. He's at least 6'4", 6'5" in the Mario Kart world. And his aesthetic is perfect. Cement, lava, chains. That's me right there, He understands me. Bowser's probably pansexual. He's a freak, all right? Yes, give it up for pansexuals. Pride Month is over, but Pride Month is every day, boo, right? Yes. And so if you know any Bowsers out there, any Bowsers in the crowd tonight, my pussy's a piranha plant, y'all, so I scoop it up right there. It's got teeth. I do enjoy living alone, though. It's kind of a blast. It's just me and my little Roomba. I named her Suck. She's so, so cute, you know? I feel myself really caring for her. You know, like I told you, I turned 30 recently, and my body is begging me to have a child. Knock, knock, bitch. Forever alone? Question mark? And so I end up dumping all of my maternal instincts onto my Roomba, you know? When she gets around a corner, I like to encourage her. I'm like, yes, baby, yes, you did it, you did it. You don't need no man. We don't need no man. We're together, baby girl, yes. Sometimes I feel myself becoming selfless, you know, if I'm enjoying a sandwich. I'd be like, she would love this. Sprinkle a little bit on the floor. She comes whirring towards me. She's so cute. Sometimes she's overworked, you know. She's been working all day. My hair is everywhere. She hasn't had a moment to rest. Sprinkle a little weed on the floor. She starts spinning erratically. She's a whole different robot when she's high. She's crazy when she's high. She tells me she prefers vaping, but I haven't figured it out. I will try, you know. Sometimes, you know, what I was raised on pops out. So I like to sprinkle her with just a few healthy insecurities, like any good Cuban American mother would, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll check her tray, and I'll be like, oh, so you're going to eat all of that, huh? Okay, no, it's fine, está bien. It's your robot body, it's fine. Pero mira, if you turn 18 at that weight, you're going to stay at that weight. So let me know. I'll take you to Weight Watchers Monday. De cabeza, Weight Watchers Monday. Oh, my God. And then I check myself. I'm like, why the fuck am I supervising this fucking robot? Just let her eat and live and work how she wants to. What's wrong with me? And I check my period tracker. Fuck. I'm ovulating. That's what it was. That's what it is every time. God damn it. Fucking hell. The generational trauma is real. It comes back around you like a fucking boomerang. Brah! Like a big fat dick on the face. Brah! You might like it, you might not. But nowadays, you know, everybody can look really good in everything. Fat girls can look amazing in whatever. We got Fashion Nova. Skinny bitches started wearing Lycra, spandex. They finally got on the wagon. You know what I'm talking about? They were like, oh shit, leggings. And fat girls are like, we've been telling you, bitch. Come on, this shit is great. But in the 90s and the early 2000s, that was a nightmare, okay? All we had was Lindsay Lohan and her tiny little fucking belly button, right? And Paris Hilton and her anorexic dog. And the crack epidemic prompted by the government. Everybody looked so fucking good. And I was just like a little papa rellena. I didn't have ass or titties. I was delicious, but you had to give it time, you know? And my mother, she loved going shopping because my mother was a skinny queen for most of my childhood. She had a series of very fortunate stomach flus back to back to back. She looked incredible. You know what I'm talking about. Just one. All it takes is one. And then we would look cute, right? But she would love to go to the Dayland Mall. You guys know Dayland Mall? Yeah, man. Fucking cesspool now. Forget about that shit. Why is soap $22? What happened there? The only good thing is the Cheesecake Factory. Well, whatever. She would love to take us to the Limited at Dayland, which was across from Express, which was the part of the mall where you were sweating and cold at the same time. You were like, what's wrong with my cholesterol? What's going on? I'm 12. I'm scared. So it would be in the, you know, fitting room or whatever, trying shit on. Nothing fucking fits. All the skinny little girls are like, nah, and I'm over here like, nah. And I peek open the door, and I'm like, Mom, can I please have a bigger size? What? Mom, can I please have a bigger size? ¿Qué niña? Habla más alto, no te oigo. Talk louder. Mom, can I please have a bigger size? What? You need a bigger size? Niña, I was going to tell you that, por favor. Hello? My daughter needs a bigger size. A 12, a 14, a 16. You know what? Get a blanket or a towel and put the logo on it. Tú sabes, para preserve her dignity. Somebody help out my gigantic daughter, por favor. Mom, can you please not tell everybody that I need a bigger size, please? Ay, niña, I don't know why you're so insecure. You're beautiful, coño. Come on. But if you turn 18 at that weight, you might stay at that weight. So let me know. I'll take you to Weight Watchers on Monday. De cabeza, Weight Watchers Monday. Fucking hell, man. Generational trauma. Blah! No one gave a fuck about thick bitches till like 2014 when Drake was like BBW, blah, 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 blah. What about me? What about my whole motherfucking life? Huh? Today I am here to demand one thing only. I am here to demand fat girl reparations. If you bullied a girl between the years 1995 and 2004, you need to Venmo, Cash App, PayPal her the dollar equivalent of her weight. And there has been a pandemic, motherfuckers, so add $30. My name is Jannelys Santos. Thank you so much.
I'm too sweaty to be playing with my hair right now. You guys, it just stuck. It just stuck right there. It was awful. So, yay, you guys, we've done it. We're almost at the end of the show. Oh, yeah, no, I'm very flexible. I look like a cheerleader. I was never a cheerleader, but I totally could have been, okay? Yeah, no, whatever. So thank you guys so much for sticking out. I love you all. You're the crowd, by the way. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Like, the power went out, and you guys were all like, that's chill. I love it. I love it. I also found this backstage, too. I swear to God, by the time we get finished, I'm just going to have, like, fireworks shooting out of my ass. Because Merica! Okay, so we've got one last comic for you guys, and it is an extra special treat. He is in town just for this weekend, and we were able to snag him. Give it up for Matthew Broussard!
For Tom Petty from Florida. Good song. Good, yeah, good stuff. I'm sad the light is back on. What more poignant way to celebrate America than performing in candlelight due to failed infrastructure caused by global warming and lack of regulation? That is beautiful. Yay. And then it all got fixed while an overqualified black man was on stage, and then it's gonna turn off again while I'm up here, and that would be perfect. That would be, yeah, that sums it up. That's about all 300 years of it. Good. I hope my shirt doesn't scare you. I don't normally, on the back it says, but ironically, so we're fine. It's okay. It's terrifying. It's good to be here. Thank you for coming out and supporting live entertainment. We appreciate this. I live in New York City. We weren't allowed to do this for over a year. We did, but we had to get creative. We did outdoor shows. We did park shows, rooftop shows. I did a rooftop show in January. 5th floor, 23 degrees. Fuck COVID. Let's skip straight to pneumonia. Who needs a middleman, huh? Let's go right for it. I did Zoom. I did comedy on Zoom. That doesn't feel like comedy. That feels like swinging at a hologram piñata. It's not satisfying at all. I was offended. Someone was like, you want to do comedy on Zoom? I was like, no, I'm a live artist. I need a captive present crowd. They're like, we'll pay you $50. I'm like, I'll yell at my laptop camera in an empty room to complete silence? Absolutely. I'll be a YouTuber for $50. Just don't tell New York Department of Labor, because if I make $25, I lose $30. That's, I like unemployment. It's a, yeah, okay. It's a disincentivizing amount of money. I'm like, Fox News is kind of right. I don't want to do anything anymore. Just keep giving me paychecks. Okay. Yeah, here's what I hate the most about Zoom. I'm still late to it. I'm late to Zoom. What excuse is there? It's your own apartment. You go, hey, sorry I was late. I don't respect you. That's it. That's the only explanation. That's it. Got my shots recently. That's been exciting. Thank you. We believe in those here? Good. Botox. I got Botox. No, I'm not vain. I'm just very competitive at poker. That's why I get Botox. It pays for itself. No, I'm vaccinated. Feels good. Feels good being vaccinated. Feels really good. I feel like I have the Mario star in real life. I'm like too confident. Yesterday I saw a burning building. I just walked in. Right in. There were firefighters like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's cool. Moderna. They're like, all right. Both shots? Both shots. All right. Saved 3 orphans. Good. My friends are vaccinated as well, so we can do normal things. We're back. It's normal. Last weekend, we had a doorknob tasting party in our apartment hallway. God, I remember those? So fun. we're pre-gaming in the elevator. Like, have you tried the 11 button? Highly recommend. Because you lick the button with your tongue, and other people touch it. Okay. I'm fine. Yeah, okay, good. If you say you don't like things, I'm gonna, okay. That's a creepy thing to say. That's a very creepy thing to say. Nice to be here for this seance. This is good. A lot of this Hawaiian seance. This Hawaiian Urban Outfitters seance. This is, what a motif. Good. This is, I don't know what Florida is. I don't know how to, what this, it's okay. It's villain theater. It's, yeah. So we're done with COVID, and it's mostly, and it's important to be safe about it. But there were people in our lives who took too much joy in policing. There were just, and it was the social justice people. It was the anti-slut shaming, anti-body shaming, anti-victim shaming people. And I got COVID last June, and they were like, "What were you wearing that you got COVID? Were you wearing a mask? Was it a big mask? One of those little skimpy ones with your nose poking out, you little whore?" You're like, it's not fair. It's so weird. It's just like, do you have that where you wanted to post a picture but you were afraid to because you weren't wearing a mask? Oh, the shame. People used to get in trouble for blackface, and then you could get in trouble for just face. That's it. That's all. Is it uncomfortable when I say blackface because I look like I had my Senate race derailed by old yearbook photos? Is that tense? Is that a tense word coming from my fucking face? Okay. I've never done it, but I see all of the guys who do it, and I'm like, have I done it? They look like my brothers. That's conceivable, but I haven't. Good. I live with my girlfriend in New York City. We live together. It's good. 5 years in, we're getting along better. We learned each other's love languages. That's very important. Y'all know love languages? So there's 5 of them. 5 of them: words, gifts, service, time, and affection. Mine are words. Hers are words, gifts, service, time, and affection. I'm the luckiest man in the world. She has a real job, which is very fortunate. She works in tech. I made a mistake. I looked at her tax documents, and I learned last year she made 4 times what I did. So I am a feminist now, right? Feel like, oh, what kind of feminist are you? Intersectional, third wave? I'm like, indentured? I don't know. I'm pro-choice because I'm not ready to be a mom. That's why, like, I'm not trying to lean on her, but in case of emergency, break the glass ceiling. That's my bumper sticker that I put on my laptop because I don't own a car. I have mixed feelings about it because I've always struggled to find a balance between being a good boyfriend and my job, and now being a good boyfriend is my job. That I'm only here because she approved my PTO. I'm on call right now, and I love this. This is my favorite thing, and I am grateful I get to do this, but because of her income, this is just a cute hobby. That is all this. Everything I'm doing can be summed up by her at a dinner party, being like, honey, show me a little trick. Come on, do you want your little skits? Isn't that adorable? It's precious. Changed my motivations. I used to work out for fitness. Now I work out for job security. I gotta keep this ass tight, because if I get shredded, so does the prenup. That's my thinspo. And she doesn't understand how much power she wields over me. She asked me recently, would you ever leave me? And I said, it would have to be a competitive offer. I'm not jumping ship for nothing. Not trying to be some entry-level fuckboy in this job market. What else is going on with us? We're doing good. She's taught me a lot of things about how to be a better man. Taught me to not body shame. That was a big one. I learned because she's taller, she's more muscular, and it's unfortunate. Like, women's sizes are so unfortunate. It goes down to a size 0. Below that, 0, 0. Below that, 0, 0, 0. Your clothes are literally going, ooh, the smaller you get. That's women's. Like, I'm a size ooh, but I'm trying to get down to a size ooh, right? That's a weird message, you know? And you're not supposed to body shame women. If you want to be a good feminist, you should never body shame women. Unless it's a woman your girlfriend hates, then let it rip, apparently. Oh, my God. Bonus points, if anything. Nothing brightens her day more. She's like, hey, Jessica. She says, Jessica's so annoying. I'm like, oh, Jessica with the cankles? She's like, yeah? What else? Like, saddlebag? She's like, I'm almost there. This feels wrong. And women get mad at men for being shallow. You know, why are you only attracted to such shallow features? And I get angry at myself. I have no choice in that matter. I wish I wasn't so shallow. I wish I could masturbate to inner beauty. I would so bad. I wish how much less stress I would have if my porn search history was just like unathletic women volunteering. Like, that'd be much better than what it actually is. But it's depraved and it's horrible. I'm 33. She's 30. My sex drive is declining. Hers is kind of hitting its peak, and I can no longer keep up, and that doesn't feel good. And I was considering taking Viagra, but instead, she takes Lexapro, and that solves that. It's like, no, you come down here. I don't want to meet you on the 3rd floor. Just meet me on the sidewalk. Okay. I take Adderall. That hurts my sex drive a little too. Yeah, but it's a mixed bag because I'm less likely to initiate sex, but more likely to send a Google Calendar invite for sex. Like, tomorrow, 4 p.m., business casual, here's the Zoom link. Yeah. Here's a fun one. I cannot make my girlfriend come. I'm a real catch. I cannot make my girlfriend come, so we use a vibrator during sex so she can also get off. Anyone else lose their job to automation? Any GM factory workers? What do we got? No? Okay. It's fine. By the way, if you see me after the show, I don't need your tips. There's always some woman trying to offer up home remedies, like we tried apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind because it saves me a lot of work. Because like the closest thing I have to do to the foreplay now is just plug it in the night before. That's my whole job. Which, call me romantic. I don't just stick it in. I like to tease the socket a little bit first. Rub the plug around the edges, Stick it in a little, pull it back out, stick it a little more. Start an electrical fire. And does it bother me? No. But she thinks it bothers me, and that bothers me. Do you understand? Like, I feel her trying to encourage me, and it feels very patronizing. Like, afterwards, she'd be like, you made me come. And it's like, no, I didn't. She's like, well, you helped. Like it was an alley-oop, like me and the vibrator, just some buddy cop porno parody duo. Like, this summer, he's white and uptight. It's curvy and purple. There, Turner and Cooch. Look at them go, just Tango and Gash. Woody and Buzz for the younger generation. And I'm happy she's getting off. It doesn't feel like I'm giving her an orgasm. It feels like I'm just signing my name on a Smarter Kids homework, and we both get an A or a double A or whatever. It's like give her orgasms away like a shitty son gets his parents gifts. I just wait for my brother to buy something. I'm like, yeah, that's from both of us. Yeah, that's it. A lot of guys worry about their girlfriends faking the orgasms. I don't. Who would that be for? Would the vibrator be upset? How would that? They're like, what's wrong, baby? What are the other 5 for? We only use the first one, right? Does anyone use the other 5? It's the first one, right? It's just, and that's good. And the next one's like, and the next one, it turns into like a dubstep song. You know what I mean? Like it's like a car alarm where it's just like going all these different intonations. And I don't think anyone uses the other 5. And there's only one button, so if you click twice, you have to go back. It feels like, it's like a ceiling fan. Where you have to just keep clicking. And you don't know if you're back there yet. You have to kind of wait at each setting. It feels like you missed your stop on a Ferris wheel. And it's, it's just very frustrating. I don't think a woman designed it. I think a man designed it, because clearly that's not for women. Because I don't think, why the other 5? This joke is over. Okay, that's it. It's done. My bad. Just kind of trails off there. Yep, okay. Clearly I need help finishing it. I can't finish it on my own, and I need assistance, and I can't do it by myself. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, good. What else is up? I've been doing comedy for 10 years. I've been dating my girlfriend for 5 years. 1 year ago, here's something fun, she started doing stand-up as well. Ooh, which means she watched me do this for 4 years and was like, seems easy enough, all right, if this dipshit can do it, I always wanted my work to be inspiring, but not in a Rudy kind of way. That wasn't the goal. And it's weird only because I always avoided dating other comedians. I specifically tried to not do that because it can kind of be unprofessional. And then she became one after we had already been dating for 4 years. I put all this effort into not fucking in my workplace, and she came in and worked in my fuck place. That feels backwards. They always say, don't shit where you eat. It's like, yeah, but I was already pooping, and she broke down the door and started force-feeding me. That's not fair. And she wouldn't let me watch her for a long time, and then we got booked on a show together. I was a little nervous going in, but I got to see her perform, and it was a huge relief because she's not only is she good, she's also not as good as me, which, whew, thank God. I mean, strong act, but don't quit our day job. You know, someone has to pay 3/4 of the rent around here. That's not gonna be me. All right, where else are we gonna go? Let's have some fun. July 4th. Good. I wasn't a Trump guy, which is surprising because I look like all of his sons combined. I was not a big Trump guy. I got annoyed personally because I would hear this a lot. People like, yeah, but Trump was good for comedy, though. It's like, yeah, Trump was good for comedy the way Chernobyl was good for oncologists. Just too much to work with, too fast. And will one day lead to a compelling miniseries. But feels like a liberal crowd. Pretty easy to shit on the guy. I think credit where credit is due. He said he would bring jobs back to Americans, and he did that. He absolutely did that. If you consider terrorist a job, he totally did that. Remember our terrorists before Trump? We had to fly them in from overseas. They could barely speak English. Now we have good, white, American terrorists who can barely speak English. All right, good. I'm a millennial. Millennials in the crowd. We were big. Gay marriage. Happy Pride, by the way, to all belated Pride to all the straight white women in the audience. It's cool. It's come a long way. And millennials, we fought hard for gay marriage. That was our big thing. We were like, let gay people marry. And they were like, never. And now Gen Z is like, gender is a myth. Sexuality is fluid. And a couple is up to 9 people. And they're like, we'll give you gay marriage. You drive a hard bargain. Wow, okay. I want Gen Z to be my agent, just over-negotiate everything. We want $1,000 and puppies for everyone. Here's what confused me with Gen Z. The gender non-binary movement, the idea that you don't want to be male or female, you want to kind of be somewhere in between, and here's my issue with that. Have you seen old people? They're all one gender. Like everyone over the age of 80 has boobs and a mustache. They're killing the androgyny game. You're not being progressive, you're being impatient. You need to just wait, because we're all converging in the middle eventually. That's what's happening. Go to a nursing home, find anyone there, be like, so what's your gender? They're like, I forgot. Are you my granddaughter? Okay, where do we want to go? I'm not, okay. I'm progressive. I don't know if I'm woke. And woke people scare me because it feels like I have to agree with them even when they say crazy shit. Do you know? Like, I'm like, I don't think businesses should be allowed to discriminate against gay people. Someone's like, yeah, and bisexuals should get to vote twice. I'm like, and that too, I guess. Yeah, yes and, sure, okay, right? Like, it feels like I'm a moderate liberal. It feels like I'm ordering fast food at a drive-thru, and my friend is high in the back seat, also shouting shit at the microphone. We're like, hi, can we get some police reform? They're like, spay and neuter all cops. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Equal pay for women. Pull-ups are sexist. You're like, yeah. How about, like, I don't know, some trans rights? 72 genders. You're like, listen, okay, I'm paying for this, so you better finish all those genders, okay? You better use all 72 genders, none left over, because, okay. And I'm a white guy. I'm a straight white guy. Ooh, triple threat. I used to worry. A lot of comedians complain about, oh, people get offended too easily. I think people get excited too easily. That's way scarier, because like most social issues I am on board with. You know, like Black Lives Matter. I'm like, of course. Like, stop Asian hate. Future is female. I'm like, hell yeah. They're like, all white men are scum. And I'm like, well, hey there. I'm sorry. That kind of hurts my feelings when you say that. And honestly, it's a little hypocritical given that your whole thing is, and I feel a warm hand on my shoulder, and I turn around and it's just a skinhead smiling at me. He's like, I hear you, brother. No one has it harder than the white man. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I don't want you to hate me for being white, but I don't want you to like me for being white. Why? Why are these the only two options? Okay. Well, if I have to pick a side, I'm going to go with you guys because at least your heart is in the right place. I'm just kidding. It's because you control all of film and television. That's why I'm over here. But when you find my old tweets, I'll be calling you. Yes, I will. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you can still comfortably tour the Midwest. That's what they say. It's true. It's very true. Cool. Did I get the light yet? Thank you. I'll wrap it up quickly. How long ago? Was it a 2-minute light and I've already done 3? Something like that. Oh, I'm an asshole. Let's find a fun get out of here on. I'm Jewish. Give it up for the staff, by the way. Burn more of my time. And everyone who pulled through this night. This is miraculous. This is really something cool to be a part of. And yeah, good for you. Good for all the, everything. Awesome. I'm Jewish. Which is, I don't look very Jewish. I'm asymptomatic. I look like I would lie about being Jewish for a free trip to Israel. That's as Jewish as I am. And I live in New York City now. I grew up in the South. What's fascinating to me is in New York City, there's a lot more Jews and not as much anti-Semitism. And in the South, way fewer Jews and a lot more anti-Semitism. And that's very strange to me. How can you hate Jews when you've never even met the most annoying ones? You know, that's when a Southerner's like, I hate the Jews. It's like, all right, well, what conspiracy blog did you read? When a New Yorker is like, I hate the Jews, it's like, all right, what'd your landlord do this week? Huh? Yeah, we own everything. Hey, that's my time. Thank you all so much. Come on back to the Bill and Theater.
Broussard, you guys! That was amazing! So, our night is coming to a close. I know. But you guys were amazing. Like, seriously? I'm so... Gabby's like, yes, we're great. We're fucking great. And it's true. She's great, too. She's one of our interns. She's a student. She's an amazing human being. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for coming out. We had a blast. Thank you for staying and sticking with us. Like, seriously, y'all are troopers. I have some sparklers up out front if we want to play with them. And have a great night, you guys. Please drive safe. We've still got a bar and stuff, so have a good one.